Hey guys, and welcome back to the Nemesis Gaming League, where the grind continues. And I'm joined in the booth by Mallow. Mallow, how you doing, man?
Oh, Flip, man, I'm doing great. We got a fantastic lineup tonight. We're going to have banger after banger after banger. But, before we even get to that, we got to talk about the exciting matchups we had last week with the player of the weeks. And there were some really, really good contenders here. Um, what, what, what was your thoughts on last week?
Last week I thought it was pretty bad. I lost to Crip. Can't believe that ever happened in my Nemesis career. So last week sucked. But some other players they had some pretty good weeks. So if we want to get started, I guess we can start with Novice because I mean, there is a standout player here in Novice League, Mallow. And Mallow, this is your league, so I'll let you take this one.
Yeah, and obviously we had Silver J. Silver J with the fusion. There were a couple of good contenders here. But Silver J, he was up there. He was at the top of Novice League with his stats going undefeated, 6-0 the entire time. Average score of 622 points, 4 shots a game, 2 goals a game, 56 shooting percentage, and an assist a game and 2 saves a game. So incredible numbers across the board for Silver J. Definitely earned it there, especially when you compare to others like C Money, who is definitely a big shout out there. He'd had a great week. Exile Tyler and Walkman John both on the Crows, but Silver J clear winner there. Congratulations to Silver J last week.
Yep. Yeah, obviously, great performance there. Next, we're gonna go up to the Chally League, and man, Chally was
Prospect.
nah, that we don't gotta worry about Prospect Mallow. Nobody cares about who
You
Prospect
know
played
what?
in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, let's just do Chally real quick, just a little bit. So the Chally Player of the Week, there was a lot of good contenders here as well, but it's gonna be Zaire for Samurai, who the Samurai team has really been up and coming. So shout out Zaire, putting up honestly really solid stats all around the board. 475 score per game, and he played 9 games, so had to play a lot of games as well to get that. But most impressive thing for me was the 1.44 goals per game. So putting up a lot of shots, putting up a lot of goals, and that's what really secured the Player of the Week for him.
Yeah. But we're definitely not going to skip on prospect. And anyone that is going to see this player of the week, they're going to see that, which I'm sure it's already showing on the screen here. Maybe not. But looking at the stats here, no surprise, it is Rockerman with the origin, the man himself, the director of Nemesis League here. 75% winning percentage in across 8 games, 477 points average, three over 3 shots a game, over a goal a game, a little bit on the soft side with assist, a half an assist, but hey, when you're scoring and shooting that much, you can put in that pressure and skip the assist part. But saves, 1.5 saves per game, putting on the demos too. Origin, they've been looking mighty strong, so definitely understandable why he is the one to get the player of the week. Some shout outs to Juice over on the Hawks. Uh, Warhawks, I believe. They're showing up weird for me on my screen here. Yeah, I believe it's the Blackhawks, not the Warhawks. My bad. But that's another thing for another day. But anyway, Kaz with the Minotaurs, another shout out there, and then Ahmed doing a fantastic job on the pitch as well. But Rockerman got the prospect. Now we're on to rival.
Yeah, and the rival league had a lot of great contenders here, um, such as Juicy Leaf, Covey on the Chimeras. Oh gosh, who else was there? Coliber played really well, but honestly, it was kind of between Thigh Chat and Doctor Brown. Both like these guys were neck and neck. Both average 450 score per game. Actually, Thigh Chat averaged 466, just a little bit more. Thigh Chat had a little bit more goals with 1.25 goals per game, but Dr. Brown had over a goal per game, over an assist per game, over a save per game, while averaging 450 score per game. So, and he also had almost 2 demos a game. So, just the stats all around, Dr. Brown really popped off. So, really good performance here from Dr. Brown. And this is a player that we're about to see, Mallow.
Yeah, yeah, and, you may think, "Well, what about Juicy on that list there?" But Juicy, just barely out edged there by Doctor Brown, in the rival league on the Hydra team. They were both teammates, but
Mhm.
Doctor Brown just
That's
had it
rough.
just a little bit better. But, going on to the Titan League here, and, Titan League has been uh, so close the entire season, but right now, uh, or I should say last week, sorry. Looking at the player of the week here, it went to Tashega. Tashega he did play the most games, but with those games, he had a consistent score of 441 points. He had 3 shots. He had over a goal a game. His shooting percentage was 52%, and having at least an assist or two every other game, I should say, about a half assist a game, and then having about a save and a half per game was definitely up there. And he was in the destructive zone too, demoing some people as well. So Tashega getting that player of the week for the Titan League. Great job by all of these guys last week. Tough matchups for sure. We're getting into the last week of the season here. Flip, we're getting down to the nitty gritty. It's tough.